Hi everyone, welcome to this episode of Mary's Health Chat. Today we are so excited and honored to be hosting a very special guest in our podcast today. He is the HOD of Department of Nursing Sciences, Osman Danfodio University, Sokoto. We are so excited to tap into his knowledge and insight about e-learning. Please join me as I welcome him to the building in the person of Mr. Orwell Mohammadu. Welcome, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. We'll be discussing about the benefits of e-learning to the students, the lecturers, and the society at large. Sir, can you enlighten us on the benefits of e-learning?
Well, e-learning, as you said, has a number of benefits. It is called electronic learning. It involves the use of digital technology to support teaching and learning. So the benefit is both to the students and the lecturers themselves. First of all, I will look at the benefit in terms of accessibility. If I remember during the COVID era, most colleges of nursing were asked to close. Students were at home, learning stopped. But with the e-learning, it will enable students to access their learning material irrespective of where they are. And they do that in every location they are, as long as they have access to the learning management system or any electronic platform that is used for that learning. So it also benefits the lecturer as well to get contact with his students despite they are not in the school. That is accessibility. And one thing with accessibility, it is also scalable because it will go to be accessible to larger audience compared to when we are in their physical class. It is also promoting the flexible learning. What I mean by flexible learning, it takes into consideration the various schedules. When you share content, students have the opportunity to access this content, learn them at their own pace. Some will learn in the morning, some in the evening, some. That is why it is adopted in most of the other degrees, like the BNSC we have distant education, because it assumes that most of the workers, most of the learners are working, so they learn at their own pace. When you share material, it is there, anybody can access it. But when you miss the physical class, hardly will you be able to have another one rescheduled. It is also personalized because e-learning promotes personalization of learning. It takes into consideration the individual learning style. Studies have shown that 90 to 98% of the learners retain and recall what they have seen in a video than what they have read in a text. So by that, those who are learning, the learning style is more of incorporation of audio-visual. E-learning usually share things that promote audio-visual learning. And it also gives you opportunity to revise this content over and over. So if you miss a point, you can still refer back to it. You understand? So learners have the opportunity to learn at their own pace. And by doing that, it promotes knowledge acquisition, skill acquisition, and the lots of which are the goal of education. E-learning has another benefit, which is engagement. It makes learning more engagement because most e-learning platforms incorporate multimedia content like videos, animations, which are more engaging. And also it incorporates some interactivity. You may have some element of quiz, game, gamification, so that the learner is not just sitting down watching, he's also an active learner. You will be asked to answer some questions before you progress if it is a video. That makes the learner more active and it will make the learning more engaging. And to us as lecturers, there is one benefit that is covered with the e-learning. It is cost effective. Because as I'm here, I can still meet my student if I want. I can deliver lecture with them. I can have a live section with them. I can have asynchronous. I am coming next week. I'm going to share a video, a material for you. Learn it before I come. When I come, we discuss. So without such a platform, it means they have to wait for me until I come back. So it is cost effective. And if, for instance, you need to travel 5 times to where you are giving lectures, with e-learning, you can do online session, maybe 2 or 3, then you have 2 or 3 physical. That has minimized the travel costs and accommodation and many other things. So to us, it's a cost-effective measure, way of teaching students. And in addition to that, it makes our work easier. Technology cannot replace us, but it hastens our work. It improves our work productivity. Because if you incorporate this, it means I can cover, let's say, 20-30%. If I can cover 20-30% of the content or the courses I'm taking, at least I have reduced something. You understand? Something that will add value to your knowledge, your education, and will enhance, you understand, your performance as students. That will count a lot, will mean a lot to you, and it will be benefit to the society, because most of the things we taught in the past, abstract ideas, difficult concepts, you don't know how to explain them. But with the videos now, you can transform a difficult pathophysiology into something that illustrates and students can easily understand. And this will enable you to understand patient condition. Because if you just cram, you don't understand the patient condition. So if you understand patient problem, it's like 30% you understand success of treatment that patient. So that is why we feel that nursing as a medical profession that is deal with the human nature, you need to incorporate this. And you know, it's not about only the theoretical aspect. Most of the clinical things we do. Yeah, you are welcome.